Wow, that's really loud. Okay. Anyway. Let's do it. Let's play everyone's favorite game, X2 Wolverine's Revenge. Thanks for the 34 months, Spock, and the 17 months, Djibouti. I appreciate you both lots. I don't know Ludacris, but I do know that all, like, stream tech stuff will be back tomorrow. I basically got everything working again. There's just, like, 1 or 2 things I gotta do, so polls don't work right now, but most things are working now. Which is convenient for me, and doesn't matter for any of you guys. Oh, thanks, capture card. There we go. But it's nice for me. As for, like, getting the website back up, that's gonna take some more days after that, but, you know. Hopefully everything will be back to normal by, like, next week, maybe. I don't know. Don't count on it, but hopefully. Believe I can finish X2 today? I don't even believe I can finish 1 level of X2 today. But okay. If you believe, I guess I'll just play the entire second half of the game, because that's what I have to do still. I'm not really sure how we're gonna get past that room that I died on yesterday with all the turrets that just instantly murder you. That might be a look it up moment.
Kill them all!
Scientist won't move forward in this room until everyone is dead, so gotta slowly kill everyone. I mean, yeah, at this point, the sanctity of my Wolverine X2 playthrough has been ruined, right? Because I did cheat on that 1 level, but I'd rather not do it again, you know? It was really just that 1 level that's so much longer than all the others that I didn't want to ever do it again. These rooms are empty. Urban Rain. I wish the Gamecube had no 3D beat-em-ups on it. Not a single one. I somehow clipped through the wall. We're down here now. This guy is gonna kill me. Okay. The multiplayer mode of Enter the Matrix and fleshed it out into a full game. I never played the multiplayer for Enter the Matrix. You had to, like, go through the hacking section to unlock that, right? I messed with the hacking for like 5 minutes, but then gave up. Right, well the multiplayer is like... The story behind that is weird. It's like an unfinished mode that they hid in the game and then let you unlock through hacking, but it's like not... It's like very weird.
No way I'm getting through there.
It is kind of interesting how that is, though, that it's a single put. Like, what do you think Nintendo's guidelines are for that? I guess it's just at submission time. In the submission metadata, you just tell Nintendo whether or not the game is multiplayer, and they just decided to say single player. I guess there's nothing stopping you from just doing that.
Knucklehead.
Wouldn't mind watching the project leader do a commentated playthrough of a level in this game. I would be curious what the justification was. Oh, and enter the Matrix. Oh god, my health. Bye. I was watching, recently PMC Trilogy did a playthrough of The Matrix Path of Neo, and that game looks like something that I really want to play. That game, it kind of just looked even more janky than Enter the Matrix, but also like much more like interesting to me. I don't know, like there was a lot more like crazy set piece shit happening in that game. I want to play it. The ending was kind of the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life as well, so that helped. Their justification for the end sequence. Bro, these guys are gonna kill me. Okay, thank you for the slow punch. We're waiting. And yeah, Spock, you do have HP regen if you retract your claws and then stand around. Look how slow it is. This is the HP regen. Not invisible to the naked eye, just very, very slow. You have to stand around for a couple minutes to make it work. And this game is paced so that you kind of just have to do it constantly. Yeah, they show you like when you do one of the specials, it's like 20,000 bonus points. Your score is not actually displayed anywhere except at the end of the level. You can see your score in the results screen at the end of a level, I think. But aside from that, it's not displayed anywhere. So like this game is actually terrible for doing score runs because you wouldn't know if you're on a good run until you got to the end, right? Like you can't even see what your score is. I'm known to occasionally care about score. Every once in a while. Ooh, we just... Alright, we got a guy right there. Thank you for allowing me to see through that wall. I kind of already knew there was a guy there, but that's nice that that wall in particular is just see-through. Wait a minute. Okay, no, wait. The number ones, they don't display through this green tank correctly. There's a lot of GameCube games that are like that though, where like the transparencies don't quite work. Or like if there's an effect, then like it won't apply to things behind it sometimes. Please don't kill me while I'm doing this. It seems like when you're fighting an enemy, the other ones are programmed to mostly give you a break where they don't shoot you, but they consider the enemy dead as soon as you do that like grab finisher. So if you do the grab finisher, they just start shooting you the entire time. Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy right there. Hello. I think it's like the room after this where things start getting bad. Yeah, 0. Endless Wolverine. This is not getting rated higher than Wind Waker. I said it yesterday, but this is definitely on the list for like bottom 5 worst things I've had to play. Or at least least favorite. Worst is like, I feel like saying worst sort of implies that it's not just your opinion. And it is just my opinion. So I try to avoid saying worst, but also I just instinctively say it a lot. We all like to think our opinions on games are true. Alright, behind that door. Door locked. I have a key card. I literally have the key card, dude. What other door is there? Isn't that the door? This is a completely linear level. I mean, sure, like, I mean, I like to think that my full-formed, in-writing opinion about Wind Waker is pretty valid, but the number is kind of a meme. Yeah, door unlocked, that's what I thought, Nintendo. But like... Oh, right, this stupid hallway. You know, it's true that... Like, I wouldn't have that opinion if I didn't think it was correct. So, you think it's correct, so then you want to say, like, worst instead of least favorite. At least this is a me problem. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I feel like people are like this. Please stop. Oh, how did that third one die? I don't. How did that guy die? I didn't hit him. Whatever. Yeah, okay, this is where it happened. There's just turrets everywhere. I'm kind of thinking, what if I just, like, made a run for it? We just, like, sprinted to the back and hoped for the best. Because I died yesterday when I tried to stop and kill someone. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Like, what if we just make a run for it and pick up the health things along the way? Because you can see that there's health things, like, on the generators, kinda. And I'm not really sure that there's anything I can do about the turrets themselves. This is such a long level, though. I've been doing this for like 15 minutes. It would definitely hurt to fail, but I don't know. I kind of want those two dead. I managed to kill those guys. Yesterday. And then it was when I ran around the back is when things got really bad. Yeah, see, look at my health. This is the problem with the turrets. You stand still and they do that to you. That's literally all of my health. That's literally all of it. Barely made it out of there alive. Now we gotta go again to get the second guy. I mean, I could should I revise Wind Waker to a 2? Like, what would make the people happy? The game has a bad final boss. Is one boss worth a 1? When it's the last boss, yes. Like, you're just gonna leave players with that bad taste in their mouth, like you get to the end and then it's like, oh, I hope you remember this mechanic from the tutorial that you've never had to use once in the entire rest of the game. Because we're not going to give you any sort of indication as to this, but if you don't use it, then even though it looks like you're doing damage, you know, the underlying damage numbers are actually 0. You need to go use this tutorial mechanic. It sucks. Like, I feel like we're all mature adults here, and we could admit that that shit's terrible, but we can't, because everyone else is always trying to convince me that it's fine, and it's a B problem, but it's not. It is the game's fault. Where'd the dude go? Did I kill him? Yeah, gnome. But, like, you can totally hit him without doing that. Like, they programmed him to dodge most attacks, but they didn't do a good enough job, so you can still get hits in without doing that. And the hits make the damage noise, and he does a little oof and everything, but no, I don't think I did use it on the knights. I'm pretty sure I just found other ways to do it. Alright. Are there no turrets back here? Oh, there's totally turrets back here. Hello. Alright, we in there. That was really easy to run through, actually. That was totally fine. Is that not going to be the end of the... Please tell me that's the end of the fucking level. How is this still going? Please be over. Like, that has to be the end, right?
What directory do you wish to access?
Personnel records, Weapon X Project, 1968, level 5.
Search complete.
Huh. All records transferred to the Void. Maximum Security Mutant Detention Center. I guess that means Hines and Cornelius
Yeah,
are
it looks
still
like
playing
you're
doctor.
standing on a platform right over the waist. It kind of looks like a
All other
trap
level
door.
5 personnel. Status unknown.
Looks like if I want that serum, I gotta bust into prison.
Bro, I don't know about that like circular aperture you're standing on over the toxic waste.
Nerve gas saturation in progress.
My day's just getting better and better.
Wait, what? You can still see him in the other room. Are there 2 Wolverines? Okay, we're good. Yeah, see, here's where it counts up your score at the end, and you get to find out whether or not you got a new high score. But you have to do the whole level to see it, so you're just guessing. That's 1 level done. I've accomplished my goal for the day.
Hey, birthday boy, I brought you a present. Sorry I didn't get time to gift wrap it.
Ain't you a little early this year?
Figured I surprise you before the Shiva virus does its work.
Bad move. I don't like surprises.
I'm just waving his arms around in front of him. Wow, is this really gonna be a boss that you just punch until he dies?
Is that all you got?
I mean, if I really need to, we can just unlock from him, retract the claws, and just run in circles, right? And I can just heal mid-boss. Is he also healing? No, he's not. Get tighter circles going so the camera doesn't get too wonky. Like, yeah, you just do this whenever you run low on HP in this fight.
I'm gonna floss my teeth with your guts.
This is gonna be really slow. But it will eventually work. I have an idea. 3, 4, 5. Okay, he does 5 swings. It's the same animation. Now we run in. No, it's just the problem is there's so much ending lag that he can punish you hitting him. And there's a ton of ending lag when you unlock from him as well. So, his HP bar, it's going up, isn't it? Yeah, it does. You can't just do this. I'm trying to find, is there some way that there's like a...
Few more relatives I can gut.
I'm just dead now, but this isn't gonna work then. His HP bar is going up. Oh, there we go. Look at that. You can just grab him from behind. Really?
Feels good being home, don't it, champ?
Jim? Who's Jim?
I like the new catsuit, Creed.
The problem is rolling in this game doesn't work very well, so actually getting behind him to do the strike is going to be a big problem.
You got any more relatives I can gut?
Not the sharpest tool in the box, are you, Creed?
I guess that was phase 1. What?
I ain't beat yet.
What? He like threw it up and then threw it forward. He baited me into thinking he had already thrown it.
I like the new catsuit, Creed.
Maybe? I don't know. Let's try it. He runs at full speed in senses, and I don't. It is not time for senses.
Not the sharpest tool in the box, are you, Creed?
Maybe the barrel. Okay, no, you just gotta know the animation is that he throws it up and then throws it forward. Damn, he throws it so fast, though. He throws it so fast. Can I hit it back somehow? Aha. It's hard to do, but you can. Well, I'm dead because I took a ton of damage just messing with it. But that's progress.
You're just a fur rug with teeth, Creed.
Yeah, at least this is short. Like, I don't mind something being like this if it's pretty short, you know?
Chalk up one for the little guy.
I will gladly grind out the level over and over again until I beat it, if the level isn't 20 minutes long.
I've coughed up bigger things than you.
Yeah, let's just rely on this for damage. And then I can
I'll get you for that one.
retract the claws between phases for the healing, so that if he does anything weird, it doesn't kill me.
I've coughed
When did I start playing this game? A couple days ago. I don't know. We're 6 hours in. Just pretty bad. This can be done much, much faster. This can be done much faster if you just don't suck at games. I'm gonna have to finish him with a strike. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna floss my teeth with your guts. Right.
I'm dead.
Always were the stubborn one, weren't you, Logan?
That sucks. I don't know what they mean when they say wait for your chance. Those kind of all looked like chances to me. I was just standing behind him. There's no way to break out of a grab either. You can't, like, mash out of it or anything. So if he wants to do it, you just have to accept that you're taking the damage.
Not the sharpest tool in the box, are you? What do you call that stance? Prone?
This is kind of long, having to do all this damage. This takes a couple minutes to get to the third phase to try to figure out what they mean by waiting for an opening.
You're just a fur rug with teeth, Creed.
Not bad for a sawed-off runt. I'll get you for that one.
Oh, the camera switch made me touch the fire. Whoops.
I've coughed up bigger things than you. Now, you're
Hey,
asking
Arius.
for it.
Alright. If that's not the opening, I don't know what is. He just did a big dumb jump attack that completely whiffed on me, and I was standing behind him. Come on.
Being home, don't it, champ?
Come on.
You don't look like you're hurting enough.
What the fuck?
I remember this place. What a holiday camp.
What the fuck? Well, I'm dead.
You ain't even begun to hurt yet, short stuff.
Shaker.
Oh, I'm not dead. He made the I'm dead sound, but he wasn't actually dead yet. Well, I mean, now he's just healed a bunch. Should I just kill him? Like, what if that's it? What if you don't need to wait for the opening? Or the opening isn't appearing because his health is too good? Now I'm dead. I'm not dead.
You don't look like you're hurting enough.
Now I'm dead. No, he keeps throwing me into the wrong... He wants to throw me into the tank, but that won't kill me. My HP isn't regenning anymore. Does it just not regen anymore at this point in the fight? Did they turn that off? He can grab you out of the middle of a combo as well.
Always
Very
worth a
cool.
stubborn one, weren't you, Logan?
Aw, man. Look at his health. Stupid fire. Well, let's try that then. When we get to the third phase, I just punch him. Try going to phase 3 and just punching him to death.
All you got.
Man, depending on where he throws you, his attacks will either do 0 damage or half your HP bar, and it just sort of seems to be up to luck. I'm dead now, aren't I? Nah, he missed the fire.
You down there, shorty.
If he decided to just throw me forward there, though, I was super dead. Hey, got him with the...
Fight, shorty.
Got him with the big tank.
What do you call that stance? Prone?
Oh, come on, dude. I distracted him from what he should be doing. It feels like if you get close to him during phase 2, he just enters this, like, I won't say no phase. He refuses to not grab. Like, he has to do it. He won't give up until he does it, and he just auto does it as soon as you get anywhere near him.
I'll get you for that one.
The only way to do this is to just come stand over here so that he doesn't get distracted. It takes like 3 seconds of holding L for the orange mode to start, so yeah.
Chalk up one for the little guy. Been going to the gym. Chalk up one for the little guy.
Alright, one more barrel, and then we're just gonna, like... We're just gonna go at him and see what happens. Maybe when his HP hits 0, he goes into, like, an I am weak animation,
You're asking for it.
where you can then get his ass. I don't know. Straight into the fire. That's a ton of damage. Look at that.
To hurt yet, short stuff.
And again.
You don't look like you're hurting enough.
I don't know. I'm behind him. Casual third when they disable your healing for the last phase. Like, look at this. Claws retracted, no healing. Why? I don't know. And when he decides he wants to throw, he just gets to fucking do it. He just gets to fucking do it. Like, he just magnets to you, you can't get behind him, and there's no way to counter it. I wonder if you could, like maybe I could make the dodging more if I just mash on the C stick. No.
Always were the stubborn one, weren't you, Logan?
Like, there's so much ending lag to the roll, there's so much ending lag to everything, that none of your moves actually work. It's all punishable. Anything you do just ends in him getting to damage you afterwards.
Not the sharpest tool.
There.
Are you?
Alright, phase 2 again.
What do you call that stance?
If I don't beat it on this attempt, we're just looking it up. I'm sure it's just that you have to be behind him at the right time. It's the same as the first boss. You just have to be behind him at the right place at the right time, and it just magically does something different that time.
I've coughed up bigger
I just don't know what the right place at the right time is, and I don't care to reset this boss for an hour and a half sitting through the barrel phase every time to figure it out.
Not bad for a sawed-off runt.
What do you have to do? Did he just somehow not get hit by that? Hello?
Chalk up one for the little guy.
Look at the ground. Oh, okay, yeah, so I've seen the green crosshair. That's where he's gonna land, so that's like the don't come here zone. Usually. But, okay, I guess you are supposed to intentionally put yourself directly in the path of getting hit by him with a giant attack for huge damage. Sure, that makes sense.
You're asking for it.
Okay, well I was standing right on it that time. And then he goes straight for the throw for all my health, of course.
Weren't you, Logan?
There we go. Yeah, that's really shitty.
Never will.
That didn't even kill him. Oh, now he's dead. Yeah, that was really lame. That was quite bad.
You were part of the Weapon X program yourself. You know we all have a virus that's gonna kill us.
I knew it a long time ago, Runt. Came all this way just to watch you die.
There might be a serum hidden around here.
I found it.
They handed it over to you?
You know me. I can be very persuasive. It's too bad it's only part B. Dead useless without part A. And I do mean dead.
Chuck, can you see this through my eyes?
I have it, Logan. Hank will begin synthesizing it immediately.
Oh, I'd love nothing better than to spend the next few days being new to a pulp saber tooth. But right now, I gotta go fishing in Lake Michigan.
Am I finally leaving the snow fort? Hey, strike level up. We did it, gamers. XY. I finally got the strike level up. Alright, well, this is basically just the same thing. This doesn't look any different. It's just... I guess there's less snow.
Colossus, old bud. What are you doing here? Sure ain't waiting for a bus.
No, Toba.
But it's just another fucking concrete base.
How do they say? Enhance security.
The new gatekeeper, huh? Well, I got a problem. The clock is ticking. Gotta get inside, pal. No ifs and buts.
Professor Xavier has informed me of your situation. I am truly sorry, old friend, but I cannot let you pass to the elevator behind me.
Oh?
That is, if I should happen to see you. Good luck, old friend.
You don't want to draw attention to yourself here, Logan.
Like, you might as well just be in the same base. They made every level look exactly the same. I've just been moving through these cement hallways for the last 6 hours and 20 minutes.
I need to blend in.
None of these
Better keep
bases
my
even
head
have
down,
windows.
my claws in.
Get too close and they will notice you. We're just playing Hitman again. Look at this. Why? Why me, dude? Why this game?
the on switch.
Am I allowed to run? I am allowed to run. Okay, I take it back, everyone. This game is better than Hitman. That guy like ever gonna turn? I feel like I'm gonna walk around and then he's just gonna turn backwards. And then I'm gonna have to walk all the way around again. No? Okay, he just only looks in that direction. Works for me.
Now, one of these chumps has to have a security pass.
Oh, okay. They all just know I'm Wolverine. Jig's up at this point. Was that the new strike? Yeah, it was. The guillotine. 40k instead of 20. Insane score.
There he is. Ooh, frosty.
I wonder if this is gonna work the way that one snow level did, where because the body temperature is lowered, I can't heal. Yeah, it looks like you can't heal with the body temperature low. Hang on, we're gonna stand out here and heal and then go in there and cool off. I assume we need it. I assume we need that to get through like a heat-seeking missile room or something.
Heat sensor.
Yeah.
Need to find a way to cool down.
Utils Pizza? There's just a burner on there. I wonder if there's no way they programmed like a unique strike in where you like slam his face into the burner, right? That's a thing in Yakuza. The score does nothing, of course. It's just score. Because this game is many years out of date, and I guess they felt that score mechanics were still important for them. It's like how Super Mario Bros. Has score in it. Like, has anyone ever done a score run of Super Mario Bros. Before? Somehow I doubt it. But the option is there. because every game had to have score at the time. They're like still thinking like it's the 80s, like that. You get me on fire and then I just burn you to death. Aw, man.
You don't want
Well,
to draw
this level's
attention to
easy.
yourself
There's just a
here.
really long cutscene at the start.
Hey.
I need to blend in. Better keep my head down and my claws in.
Oh man, this is the second longest level in the game. Apparently.
Electric floor. I could just find the on switch. Now, one of these chumps has to have a security pass.
That's what we're looking for. That like crappy slow punch that he does. That's punishable. Ah, shit. Shit. I'm dead. Yeah. That guy wouldn't stop shooting me. What the heck? Why wouldn't he stop shooting? There's like nothing you can even do about that because you can't get off the guy you're currently on. Like you can, but it takes several seconds. And during that time, if you get hit by anyone, it cancels it. So you're just fucking stuck on the one guy. If someone else decides they want to start shooting you, you're fucked.
Keep my head down and my claws in.
I wish these cutscenes were skippable. It's just every attempt is minutes of cutscenes.
An electric floor. I could just find the on switch. Now, one of these chumps has to have a security pass.
Oh, is this just gonna be like a change in the AI now, where now you will take shots from enemies you aren't attacking, and then in previous levels like that, they were going easy on me? looks like Act 4 goes up to Part 7. And then there's a 2-part Act 5, and then a 1-part Act 6. So there's 10 more levels. I think. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 10 more levels. One of which appears to be about a minute long. So that's good. Basically 9 levels. Most of them are kind of short, actually. Well, on the shorter side. Almost there. Alright, cool. Let's go. So what's in the barracks? I feel like this is a bad idea. We know this is the wrong way. But I just kind of want to know. There is nothing in the barracks. Alright, bye. I bet we have to go up there later, actually. That's what this room's for. I want to see this cutscene first, just in case the heat decreases when you're in the cutscene. I want to make sure that the path is clear. What? That guy...
Frosty.
Yeah, so you're forced to do these fights. You can't stealth through the kitchen because that guy is just scripted to catch you. Now we wait some more. Walk-in freezers are the best game mechanic. It's one of those things, like how every game just has jumping in it. SG was talking about this kind of one time, and it got me thinking about it. Like, isn't it weird how many games have jumping, given how little you actually jump in real life? It's like they just decided, and by they I mean Miyamoto, just like fucking decided at some point, like, hey, jumping is gonna be our game mechanic, and then everyone's just been ripping that off for the last like 40 years. It's just been decided that jumping is fun. And it's just totally normal to jump around everywhere in games. To the extent that when games don't have jump buttons, everyone's wondering where the jump button is. health is fine. We're just gonna go. VN announced they were adding a jump button. Nice. I mean, that's one way to improve the VN. I could see it. You press the jump button and it just like everything on the screen just like shifts downwards and then back up in an arc because you've jumped. I can see that. Here's an interesting new scam. I just got this text message. So, you know how you get like we talk about this sometimes, you get like the scams that are just like, hey, or they'll like call you some name or something like that. I've just received a text from an unknown number that is a picture of a wine bottle. It is a hand holding a wine bottle, maybe in like a liquor store. And that's it, no text. That guy really not see me walking up behind him like that? Come on, buddy. You gotta try a little harder to guard the door. Need item to activate. That's gonna be... I'm gonna have to jump down here. Because one of the barracks guys is gonna have the item. Come on, give me the prompt. Give me the prompt, thank you. Red or white? Let's see. It appears to be... I don't know anything about wine. It appears to be red. Maybe. It's a pretty low quality picture. I'm gonna be looking around this facility for the key to get into that door for the next like 20 minutes. I hope everyone's ready. Guess it was, nope, that's rage energy. Useless. I don't think I can break these. They're made of metal. Nah. Everyone knows that Wolverine's claws can't cut through metal. That's like Wolverine 101. Oh, there's another guy. Hang on. Where the hell did this guy come from? There was a guy standing right here before, but I killed him. Do you have my item? No. Am I supposed to get up on that? That seems kind of sketchy. I don't think I'm supposed to get up on the vents. Need item to activate. Yeah, I'm not putting any effort into this. Where is the item? Huh? He just opens it. Where did he get the item? Droid control keycard. Hang on, where... It is in the barracks. Oh, okay, yeah, that's really hard to see. Alright, here's where it is. It is that. It's this thing. I guess that's not that hard to see. I guess that's not that hard to see. It's just a little... I don't know. That's like 50-50 my fault. I take half credit. I wonder if that dude will have respawned again. Is he gonna be there? No, 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 no. Okay, we're fine. I don't remember if this game has fall damage or not. I was playing something recently that had unfortunate fall damage. I kind of thought it was this game, but that was a pretty big fall to not die from. Also, by the way, we are not even halfway done with this level yet.
Huh. They've left me a toy to play with. Gotta use this droid to open the door and clear a path.
Ugh, They're doing that thing where like the cursor recenters. They have names. That guy's name was Scott McKenna. Oh shit, they're punching the droid. These guys have balls. They're just running right up to my mech and shooting, punching the mech to death. Well, I seem pretty close to dead. I don't know what the... Aha, I do have a gun. Why was that not working before? Well, I'm probably just dead. Yeah. I lost my droid. There's no way I survived this. I took a ton of unnecessary damage. Oh, what? Oh, jeez. Like, this is not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work if the mech dies early. This level's gonna be really fucking long.
You don't want to draw attention to yourself here, Logan.
Hey.
We'll try this one more time today, and then I
need to
give
blend
up.
in.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Keep my head down.
I've beaten like 3
claws
levels of this.
in.
That's enough. Patient gamers? What? This game is awful. Why would you ever think this is good? Who would do that?
An electric floor. If I could just find the on switch.
I guess this dude has to... no, I'd rather zap everyone first. And then punch the dude. I mean, yeah, you have to be really patient to like this game. That makes sense.
Now, one of these chumps.
Incredible nostalgia trip and a harsh reminder why new games feel sometimes too easy. Is it because they have checkpoints? Is that the reminder? I'm really fond of these movie games, even despite the general consensus that it was just a cheap cash grab. Oh, come on. He's talking shit about Enter the Matrix in this review. Why? The game holds special emotional meaning for me. Young kid, etc., etc. Yeah, this is just because he has nostalgia for the game. That's all it is. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I didn't see the read more. I never returned to the game. First thing you notice, the cover is a lie. The game has nothing to do with the movie. He's talking about the story. Bosses are usually one of the better parts of games, and X2 Wolverine is not an exception. That's kind of a mild... That's a mildly spicy take of itself. Another big problem is difficulty, which sometimes feels very unfair. Yes, the game is divided into 4 acts. No, it's divided into 6 acts. Did he beat the game? Each act has from 4 to 7 levels, also not correct. Each level length might vary. Losing in every level means starting again. Health packs are really scarce. You're left with regeneration, which is slow. I struggled with this game a lot as a kid. It's very frustrating. Anyway, 7 out of 10. This doesn't sound like much of a... This doesn't sound like a positive review to me. Yo, Roguestar, thanks for the 15 months. Gonna come in here and take this and leave. Those guys are all just punching guys. I guess technically... Oh no, they want to fight. They're mad that I woke them up. They don't know that I'm Wolverine, but they do know that I woke them up, and so they want to kill me for that reason. That's enough of a reason for them. Thanks for the 15 months. I appreciate it a bunch. Thanks for the raid as well, James. Can I capitalize on this? Come on, come on. Okay. Okay. They do really train you to put the claws away. Oh yes, okay, this game confirmed as good as Yakuza. And we got a dog tag. They did the thing.
Ooh, frosty.
I think playing this game unlocked a lot of memories for me. That in fact a lot of games were incredibly hard, mostly because it had lack of checkpoint system. And ramping up difficulty pretty quickly, which actually turns out to be not really pleasant experience. I remember somewhere around PS3 and 360 era we got much more easier and smooth games, and at some point removal most of the bosses from games. I think that's why I was so hooked to Souls series. In general, I often tend to choose hard or higher than normal difficulty, because nowadays death in games is not such big setback, but those old games sometimes feel like waste of time with throwing so much stuff at you and starting over after first fail. Overall, solid 7 out of 10. Are you sure? Are you sure you're... This is like Wind Waker review level of sketchy number. I don't know, man. He dedicates 2 whole paragraphs to how bad the difficulty is and how unfair and frustrating it is. And then he still gives it a 7 out of 10. Kind of a Nintendo Power moment. Oh, there were 2 guys with guns up here. Okay. Explains what was going on last attempt. Can I jump down from up here and just like bop him? No. Oh. Why is there no way to turn this off?
Huh. They've left me a toy to play with. Gotta use this droid to open the door and clear a path.
Yeah, they're doing like the N64 FPS thing, where like the cursor recenters on the floor for some reason, and you have to be really, really careful with the analog stick to aim anywhere. Also, no strafing. I just snipe the... come on, come on. This is so uncomfortable, you have no idea. Okay. You won't die. Alright, there we go. This is very uncomfy. Trying to like just barely and then hold the stick there. Keep in mind, it's the C stick we're talking about. Okay, it's not too bad if you just kind of use 2 fingers. Well, there goes literally all of my health immediately. I lose. Cool. Maybe once you spawn in that mech, you just immediately back way up and see if you can get, like, out of his range. Or something. Yeah, with these turrets like this, and that... Oh wait, the door's open. Okay, well... Alright, you can fight me in here, boys. We made it. Somehow I made it through there. I don't know why the door was open this time. Maybe there's a certain amount of distance you have to get with your mech to get it to open the door. He had to go. He had to go. And now we wait. I mean, if it was the analog stick, it wouldn't be as bad. The C stick is just way too tiny and way too, like... It's really bad for that specifically, which... I mean, I don't know why I'm acting surprised by something in this game being bad. Yeah, the first reply on this is Enter the Matrix being awesome. Wow, here's Marvel Man X just showing off what a gamer he is. Interesting. I haven't played this game in decades, but I remember it being okay and not very difficult. Okay, buddy. Sure. Oh, that's good. Here's another comment that says, this fucking game took me 8 years to beat it because I couldn't beat it as a kid. Still not as bullshit as the difficulty spikes in X-Men the official game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gamers. Oh, hey. Look at all of this health that I could have just used instead of sitting there, whatever. Yeah, that's on the Gamecube. X-Men the official game is absolutely a Gamecube game. Is this room just a dead end? Am I gonna get horribly lost in the ventilation ducts now? Oh, oh, hey, there we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. I had to run past a lot of things, but it wasn't that bad. I like that even when it's saving, it's still counting up your score. I will say this game has a very impressive amount of FMV in it. I don't know how they fit all this on the disc. But this game has a ton of FMV.
Looking for your little scientist friends, are you? Well, you'd better get on the stick, old son, because if I find them before you do, they're dead meat.
No, this is FMV. You can tell it's pre-rendered. You can see all the compression artifacts and stuff.
Logan.
They just used the in-engine models. They weren't cool enough to make like really sick FMV models. Hey, a comic book. Do I care enough to go get that? Yeah, I'll grab it. Oh, like, look at all this health. Huh? They go entire half-hour long levels where you don't get given any HP, and then you enter this room and they just have that there. That's like 6 full bars of health just sitting there. I really feel like they did not playtest their game at all. They just made levels based on whatever they felt like, and that was good enough.
Some objects will hold useful items. Remember this.
Oh man, this is a little awkward. Some objects will hold useful items. Will they blow up these boxes if I just... No.
One false move will ruin everything, Logan.
Really sure what to do about this. You gotta get up that ladder. And that one doesn't move. Not really sure what they would want me to do. Look at all the health pickups in this level, though. There's just 4 there. These were definitely, like, not designed by the same person. There was like 3 level designers, and one of them was like, you know, putting health objects around like this, and the other 2 were not. The other 2 didn't know that you could do that.
Some objects will hold useful items. Remember this.
Some objects will hold useful items. Probably mean those boxes. If I stand here, can I heal? Are the boys gonna let me heal? Oh, I killed the music. No, I didn't kill the music. They probably mean those boxes. It's kind of funny how this is like a high-tech super space laboratory, and they've just got like a... Like... This workshop is incredibly low-tech. They've just got like basic, you know, basic power tools. Like a bandsaw over there. Like a woodworking workshop. The chest high wall is protecting me, implied Kappa. You've played a video game before. You know about the chest high walls. Cool. No, 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 no. Okay.
Guards are situated all over this area. Keep your head down.
Okay, this dude... Oh, we win. I knew that was gonna be a short one, but I didn't expect the ending to just be in that door. We're good. I know that that one and this one are both incredibly short, so I'm gonna do them and then I'm gonna go play Evolution Worlds. Use stealth where possible and locate lower level. Stealth. Hey Pixel, I've actually beaten a lot of levels today. This is like the 5th level I've played or something. Things are going pretty okay. Things are going pretty okay, actually. Yeah, I'm getting so much revenge right now. It's insane. I'm not sure who I'm getting revenge on for what, but it's happening. Yeah, I'm sure if you, like, somehow understand the stealth system, you could have a lot more dog tags than me. I'm sure there's ways. Please die. Neither of them died. Yeah. Health was way too low for dealing with that.
Stealth
Is this like
tactics
lower
seem the best option for
biological
this situation.
cleansing in progress? Okay. Cleansing complete. Oh good, you enter this room and it's still just all stealth immediately goes out the window. That definitely killed one of them. Killed both, nice. Oh, that's an electric floor. Okay, we're just gonna chill here and regain HP. Ooh, okay. There's gotta be some way to get into this room stealthily, because I feel like doing this whole thing with the turrets active is just like not gonna be possible. I see. So Patient Gamers is like a page for reviewing games that are not new. On the right, there's some post about Resistance Fall of Man. I hate that game. So it's not just about gamers who are patient. Which, you do have to be a patient gamer to play this. That is not the point. Or are they gonna kill me while I... We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, I broke the coolant. Run back up here to heal. He straight up says that at Hitman 2, a couple of the levels seem impossible to get Silent Assassin. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get Silent Assassin on any of them, and I'm sure it's possible to do all of them, but like... My main problem with Hitman 2 is that like Dude, Shogun Showdown was ridiculous. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. That level was nuts. That was like the main castle interior one, right? With the ninjas up in the rafters. But there were so many that were just like I'm okay with a level like that. The problem that I had was that so many of the levels were just like not sandbox at all. Like that's the good part of Hitman is that you might have multiple ways of accomplishing a goal. And you have lots of different mechanics to work with. But so many levels in Hitman 2 were just like, you know, no, you don't have any mechanics to work with, loser. Alright, lower level located. Are we done here? Yep, we're done here. Good level. See, if the whole game was like that, where you die in 2 seconds, but it's okay because a successful run of the stage is like 2 minutes, I wouldn't be bothered. This game would be fine. It wouldn't be fun, but it would be passable.
Too quiet around here. We gotta let out the party people.
But this game is not like this level.
Let my people go.
Hey, you said the thing.
Condition red. Condition red. Alpha cells have been breached. The most powerful mutants are loose.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like later Hitman games did it right. Hey, I know that guy. Like, they definitely were sort of figuring out the formula. Hitman 2 is the second game in a series of 7 games. Yeah, Blood Money and Contracts are both on Xbox. I'm gonna be done with Wolverine X2 for the day, though, because the game be bad. I think tomorrow we're gonna beat the game. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna really push for beating this game tomorrow. I think that's the strat. So we'll see if that actually works.